What in God? Oh. Alright, you just stay there. Wow, frame's really fucked up there. Alright, yeah. Appears to have his... I think this is the way to the auxiliary shaft. You know, I'll go down there some other point. Oh, don't spot me. Run. Thank you, Lordy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've been so actually focused in the game. I haven't said this area must be the access point to reach further in the mine. Not that, but that I haven't really been uploading as much as I should be, but I'm sitting exams, so you can't blame me. This doesn't look as old as some of the other damage to the mine, bits of rock occasionally come loose from the rubble. Alright, well, I can't drag that, because I'm not the Hulk. But that's quite a machine. Look pretty sharp, the whole thing just looks mean. Right, okay, so I'm assuming I need to use that to like break that rubble to get into some other place. Yeah. Tell me the exact same thing as cables. Control station for that yellow monstrosity. There's no power. And this looks like a power cabinet. And a flare. Flares are always good. Right, I'm assuming, there we go. And, oh! Simple puzzle. Don't trip in the wire, that would be bad. You know what they tell you about safety. I have no idea what I'm doing, sorry. Can you break this open? I remember there's another crate kinda like that. Alright. Keyhole. Oh fuck. Nothing else is on the cards. Is this some attempt at English phrases? Mining machine needs ignition key. Short and simple. Zeno report? Did I read this out already? I don't know if I have, can't remember. If you want to read it, pause and read it. I'm just sort of gonna skim through it. Blah blah. Alright. Let's go back out with fucking dogs. Oh man. Okay, so I need to find an ignition key. And the only other place here is down there. Thankfully that bastard's fucking off. What's this? Right, I can't read that right now. Run like the wind, bullseye. Oh, I haven't seen Toy Story 3. I should totally see that. How helpful is that? Dynamite just lying in this massive crate. I wonder what these crates were used for. I know the obvious answer might seem to be dynamite, but I mean, that is a lot of fucking dynamite. Empty. Right, maybe this note will tell me where I get the ignition key. Notes. Excavation log. Blah blah blah. The first phase of every new assignment, which I will be overseeing equipment, has arrived, and digging should be able to commence within the next few hours since the incident leading to the establishment. Or shall I undertake to... LV, then I feel certain this wisdom on seismic techniques will prove to be a great success, and that our discoveries will be of great importance to the organisation. Best luck to everyone. Phase 1, while work has been slow up until now, the new year is sure to bring with it great prosperity for our team. Perhaps we shall enjoy some of the luck the other team seem to already be harvesting. Further routine work reports will be filed in the secondary log. If that dog comes close to me, I'm going to scream like a little girl, throw my microphone down and impale myself in a plastic cup. Just saying. What? Phase 1, phase 275? The records aren't exactly accurate. So while the routine logbook's been filled during so little interest to report, I find myself enthusiastic entries to appear as if written by someone else entirely. These logs are not for personal thoughts, but since no one has ever liked to read them, I'm probably safe in saying that I sometimes catch myself wishing I had never received this assignment at all, and was still stationed at the main facility. And we discovered a tunnel system today running through the roof of the cave, which is called a minor rock slide, but no serious injuries were sustained. More's the pity. Perhaps if this place became a hazard, we could all be reassigned. The noises in the mine at night are beginning to play with my mind. That is when you can tell what time of day it is. Okay, what are they doing here? It's a mining complex, but it has military cases, lots of dynamite, excavations, and they found weird artifacts. And they're going on about substances 63 and all that shit. This first marks my entry into the excavation log as the new chief attending chemist. Fancy. Looking through the scarce results filed for the initial year's work, I can see why my predecessor was replaced. In a fraction of that time I achieved Team B's first major breakthrough in the discovery of previously unknown substance 63, and the research team has been assigned tasks in record time. I fully expect complete identification of the substance to be available within 7 phases, and you've got pretty much fuck all done in 341 of them, yeah. Furthermore, I've conducted an investigation into the noises reported by workers in this area of the mine. In the interest of morale, on nights that I spend here they do indeed appear to be strange, human-like cries coming from somewhere deep in the rocks, but there's bound to be some explanation. Yeah, they'll be like pure, creepy, dead men. Wait. Right, you've got all this, you know, he was talking about like how old the mine was, and you had like stuff from like the 1940s during the war and all that shit in it. And then like as you go on, it's like you've got these like random bits of modern technology strewn about. Maybe, just maybe, the guys who were here in like the 1940s were all, you know, doing the same thing that these guys are doing, but then, you know, some terrible thing happened to them and they all died, and now they're like these human cries that are echoing through the walls. Just a thought. Oh, this must be phase 6 of the chemistry thing. Right, my team has had a second triumphant unearthing of artifact 66B. Why don't they just name them like numbers, like 63 and then 64, 65, why B? My team and I will of course deal with this finding with our usual level of efficiency, cocky bastard. The Caste has seen fit to bring in a Xeno team in order to further extract the true nature of the artifact. I applaud their foresight in this decision, and would only note that if been given the chance, my chemistry team would have performed at least as well in this task. In additional notes, I've completed my analysis of the wailing and chattering sounds. Reported symptom dehydration, lack of water, mild hallucination, quite natural seismic activity. Can sound like you... Quite clearly that's not the case. A thorough medical examination, afflicted workers been recommended, interest continuing work, ordered increased water supplies, implemented an obligatory 3-minute water break every 5 hours. Huh, so fucking generous. A job of mapping overhead tunnel systems. Long overdue, something overlooked from way back during the first stages, sadly before my arrival, for otherwise it would have already been completed. The officer in charge of the Xeno team is increasingly becoming an obstacle to my own team's research. He insists on overseeing perfectly routine tasks when, given the defection of his second in command yesterday, I would suggest his time is better spent taking control of his own responsibilities. At heart, however, I believe him to be a thoroughly devoted follower, which is why I'm certain that he would leap at the chance to volunteer for the surveying of the tunnel system. I've tried warning him of the potential hazards, but he simply will take no for an answer. Will not take no for an answer. Higher-ups understand his enthusiasm. He's a kiss-ass then. In a most disheartened turn, he's not returned from his brave exploration. In the days since Chief Xeno Officer's foolhardy trespassing into the tunnel system, which now appears to make up the domain for various aggressive local fauna. Even I don't know what that means, and my natural language is English. Said creatures have become increasingly hostile, venturing into the excavation site on more than one occasion. This is something which I'll be keeping a close eye on. So local creatures are coming into this excavation site and they became hostile. Presumably where these dogs are hostile or something to do with the artifacts that they're finding. Alright, final entry. Forced us to curtail our work. We've taken more than one casualty to the organisms living above this cave system, leaving us no choice but to carry what equipment and documentation we can, abandoning all else. Their attacks have developed a discernible pattern and we're due another only in a few minutes, so I must hurry. It's ironic the noises have been reported since the initiation of this project are still present, except that now they sound more like laughing. Like I said, it's not a fucking thing. Right, I need to find this key, and I think that's to do with the hole in the side of the fence. Alright, it's buggered off. Let's go, people. Although I don't know what fence he could be talking about. He might be talking about the fence that I came in through to actually get here. Like the fence in lead shafts B. I think we'll wait for this dog to... Oh shit. Yeah, we'll wait for that dog to come around here and go up there, and then oh my god, is he coming around here? Don't look at him, don't look at him. I'm not looking at him. Why am I going insane? I'm looking at a crate. Alright, alright, alright. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, hold on, my phone's going.